Norma May. I've read that many Scientology fundraisers get a commission of 10%. From your recent interview with Kay Rowe, it sounds as though that is not the case with Sea Org Regs, salespeople. Who gets the commissions and who doesn't? Does it depend on whether the person is paying for services, giving straight donations to the IAS, or what? Also, in your interview with Kay, she was joking that Chapter 11 of her book was about fundraising. I'm not completely sure I got the joke. Is it because a person might go into Chapter 11 bankruptcy after being regged so hard and long by Scientology, or did I miss the joke entirely? Yeah, I think you kind of missed the joke because that was just a Chapter 11 joke about bankruptcy. Okay, now as far as commissions go, the commission system within Scientology has changed over the years. It's not, the idea of getting commissions came from L. Ron Hubbard for what he termed field staff members. And I believe I've talked about this before on this channel, but just to review, if you're a public person, a public Scientologist, and you get somebody else into Scientology, or you're selling books or materials of Scientology, you get a percentage of that back. The exact percentages have changed over the years, so I'm not going to say, I mean, it's generally 10%, 15%, somewhere around there. But I can't say right now off the top of my head what the percentages are, because I don't know what the current church's policies are about commissions. I just know that it's a Hubbard policy that people get commissions for bringing people into the churches of Scientology and getting them on to service. And so long as the person you bring in stays on service, you will continue to get that 10 or 15% commission on the services that they buy. So guy comes in, signs up for a beginning introductory class, costs $50, you get $5, right? But then when he finishes that class, you know, it's in your best interest to be there or push him or egg him on to do the next service, which is maybe, you know, $200. And so now you're getting whatever 10%, you're getting $20, right, off of that $200 service. And it progresses on and on as people pay for more and more services, so long as they're continually signing up for them. Or if they leave, if you physically bring them back into the building and get them back on service, or you're named as the person who is responsible for getting them back on service as their FSM, that's the label that you get, then you get a commission from that, right? Now, this was extended to the IAS. L. Ron Hubbard never knew about or approved of the International Association of Scientologists as a membership group. That was all done without his knowledge or approval, because Hubbard wasn't into just straight donations for no return. So they, though, implemented a commission system within the IAS in order to encourage IAS members, or in other words, Scientologists, to sign up other people for the IAS or encourage them to boost people's memberships in the IAS. And so you have people who are dedicated fundraisers, just a handful of them. There's not tons of these people, but they go around with the IAS Sea Org members. IAS is all Sea Org pretty much. There's a few staff at the Class 5 level who are membership officers who also, work to get people to sign up for the IAS memberships. But the Sea Org members and the staff members don't get commissions personally for their fundraising efforts. What they get, and this was changed, I think, in the mid-2000s, if I'm remembering right. It might have been earlier. It used to be that they would get commissions personally. And staff members and Sea Org members were raking in the bucks when they could do that. They were making good money by getting people to sign up for IAS memberships and making a 10% commission. Well, they were making so much money that they decided, David Miscavige, in his infinite wisdom, decided that that was completely unacceptable. And so then what happened was the commissions that staff members or Sea Org members would be getting instead went into a pot for the staff pay for that week. And so that commission was then doled out to all the staff. And that was done in an effort to encourage all the staff to get more on board with this and not just leave it up to one or two staff members or Sea Org members who were really good at doing that kind of sales work. This was to encourage more activity on everyone's part. So yeah, I believe this was in the early to mid 2000s that change happened, and it was not a popular change. But that's how it went down, and as far as I know, that's still church policy. So, bottom line, individual public Scientologists who go around signing people up for the IAS or boosting their membership in the IAS, they personally make a commission on that. The staff and the Sea Org members who run around doing that, their commission is not a personal commission. There's a percentage of money that goes from that into the general staff sum, and all of the staff benefit from that. But of course, it's a much more watered down commission because, you know, it's 10%. If it's $20 and it goes into the staff pay, that means every staff member is getting like, what, $1, 50 cents, you know, something like that, depending on how many staff members there are. So that's how that system works, to the best of my knowledge at this time.